Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Coin Spot, the channel where we explore the most valuable, rare, and exciting coins from around the world. In today's video, we're bringing you something truly special. We're counting down the top 5 USA 1-cent coins and extra fine condition coins that may look small, but their value in today's collector's market is big. These 1-cent coins carry American history in their copper shine, and when you find them in extra fine condition, their value climbs even higher. From surprising minting years to rare varieties, we'll uncover the background, collector demand, and current market prices for each coin. So if you're a collector, a seller, or just curious about the hidden treasure inside your pocket change, you're in the right place. Top 1. The 1975 USA 1-cent coin with no mint mark in extra fine condition. Is it rare? Is it valuable? Does it have hidden history? History of the 1975 1-cent coin. To understand the 1975 penny, we must go back to the history of the Lincoln cent. One of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Since then, it has gone through several design changes, metal changes, and mintage variations. The 1975 penny belongs to the Memorial Reverse series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The reverse design features the Lincoln Memorial Building created by Frank Gasparo, who wanted to represent Lincoln's legacy and strength. The obverse, as always, features Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor D. Brenner. In 1975, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at Philadelphia, no mint mark, and at Denver, D mint mark. San Francisco Mint produced proof coins only, S mint mark. The no mint mark version simply means it was minted in Philadelphia, where coins did not carry a mint mark. Mintage and how common are they today? Here's the interesting part. The 1975 penny had a very high mintage, but after almost 50 years, finding one in extra fine condition is not as easy as people think, because most 1975 pennies were heavily used in circulation. Many coins became scratched, dull, or worn down. Only a small percentage survived in extra fine or higher condition, making them desirable for collectors today. The 1975 Lincoln cent is made of 95% copper, 5% zinc. This makes it heavier and more premium in feel compared to post-1982 pennies, which are mostly zinc. Collectors prefer pre-1982 copper pennies because they last longer. They develop attractive natural toning. They contain valuable copper content. They represent the classic era of U.S. coinage. Extra fine condition. Why it matters now. Let's talk about condition. An extra fine coin means light wear on highest points, sharp details, clear lettering, almost full definition in Lincoln's hair and coat, attractive luster still visible. A 1975 penny in bad condition is common, but in XF condition, it becomes much more collectible. Is the 1975 NO mint mark penny rare? In general, the 1975 penny is not considered rare, but certain conditions and errors can make it highly valuable. The rare pieces include XF AU or UNC conditions, red color coins, variety errors like off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, and more. Collectors today seek coins from the mid-1970s because many were poorly preserved. Market value today. Now the most important question: what is the value? Market value for 1975 no mint mark penny, extra fine, circulated, bad condition. 1 cent to 10 cents, extra fine 30 cents to $2, almost uncirculated, AU $2 to $5. Mint state, MS 60 plus $5 to $15. Red, RD, MS 65 plus. Examples: $40 to $120 plus. Rare errors, $50 to $500 plus depending on type. Why extra fine condition has higher demand? Collectors want clean, readable details. Copper pennies with original shine are becoming rare. Most available coins are worn down. The year 1975 has several minor variety errors. Even though the 1975 penny is common, high-grade pieces and error varieties have strong value. Background of collector interest. In recent years, the coin collecting community has become more active. Especially online collectors are now searching for high-grade, early Lincoln Memorial cents, copper pennies before 1982 era coins, no mint mark, Philadelphia coins from the 1970s. This has increased demand and market value for well-preserved 1975 pennies. So, is the 1975 1-cent no mint mark coin rare and valuable? Here's the conclusion: in average condition, not rare; in extra fine condition, collectible; in mint state, valuable; with errors, potentially very high value. If you have a 1975 penny in great shape, hold on to it, and if you find a rare error, you might be looking at a coin worth hundreds of dollars. Top 2. The 1960 USA 1-cent coin with no mint mark in extra fine condition. Most people think this coin is very common, but the 1960 penny has a hidden story, a unique history, and some surprising varieties that make it a valuable collector's item today. So stay with me till the end as we talk about the history, minting background, rare small date versus large date, extra fine condition, importance, market value in today's dollar, and whether your 1960 penny could be worth big money. The 1960 penny belongs to the legendary Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 for President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday by 1960. The design already had more than 50 years of history behind it. The obverse features Lincoln's portrait by Victor D. Brenner, and the reverse displays the famous Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo. The year 1960 is very interesting in U.S. coin history because this year produced one of the most famous date-style varieties ever seen in a Lincoln cent, a 1960 penny. With no mint mark simply means it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint before 1980. Philadelphia did not put a mint mark on most coins. This mint produced millions of pennies every year, but many did not survive in high-grade condition. Finding one in extra fine condition today is far less common than you might think. Now let's talk about the most important part of the 1960 penny, the small date and large date varieties. In 1960, the U.S. Mint accidentally released two designs. 1960 large date, the 0 in the date is large, the 6 appears taller, more common. 1960 small date, rare, the 0 is smaller and shaped differently. The numbers appear more even in height, much scarcer. Collectors highly value small date pennies, especially from Philadelphia. If your 1960 penny is a small date in extra fine condition, your coin is significantly more valuable. The 1960 penny is made of 95% copper, 5% tin, and zinc. This is the classic heavyweight copper cent, much more durable and attractive than post-1982 zinc pennies because copper ages well. Old pennies with original shine or sharp details become great collector items. Extra fine, XF condition. Why it matters most. 1960 pennies are worn down from decades of circulation, but an extra fine coin shows light where almost full details, sharp lettering, clean edges, strong definition in Lincoln's hair and coat, no deep scratches. This condition increases the demand and value of the coin because only a small percentage survived in XF or better condition. Is the 1960 NO mint mark penny rare? Here's the truth. In general, the 1960 Philadelphia penny is not rare in normal circulated condition. However, in extra fine condition, it becomes collectible if it's a small date. It becomes desirable if it has an error. It can be extremely valuable. Collectors search for 1960 coins because this year has major date variations, many known errors, unique die varieties, high historical importance. Market value today, 2025. Now let's talk money. How much is a 1960 penny worth today? Bad circulated condition value, 1 to 10 cents. Extra fine, XF condition value, 25 cents to $1. Almost uncirculated value, $1 to $5. Mint state, MS 60 to MS 65, value, $10 to $40. Red, RD, high grade value, $50 to $150 plus. 1960 small date market value. If your coin is the small date variety extra fine, $5 to $12. Mint state, $30 to $200 plus. Red MS 65 or higher, $300 to $600 plus. Error coins, very valuable. Some 1960 errors include double die, obverse double die, reverse off-center strikes, repunched mint mark. Style date, repunching die, cracks, cuts. These can sell for $50 to $1,500 plus depending on the error type. Why collectors want the 1960 penny? The 1960 penny has become one of the most talked about Lincoln cents because it has major date varieties. Many error coins exist. Copper coins are becoming more collectible. High-grade pieces are hard to find. It represents a key year in American coinage history. Collectors today look for 1960 pennies in XF or better, especially the small date variety. Conclusion. So, should you keep your 1961 cent no mint mark penny? Absolutely yes. Here's the summary. Common in bad condition, collectible in extra fine condition, valuable if small date, very valuable if an error coin. Copper coins are rising in demand and price every year. Your small 1960 penny could be worth a surprising amount depending on its variety and condition. Top 3. The 1953 USA 1 cent coin with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint. In extra fine condition, this coin is from the legendary Wheat Penny series and holds value not just for collectors, but also for those who love American history. So stay tuned as we explore the history of the 1953 penny mint, background, rarity and condition, error varieties, today's market value, and why this coin is becoming more collectible every year. The 1953 penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Produced from 1909 to 1958, this era is known for some of the most collectible U.S. pennies ever made. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, introduced to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday in 1909. The reverse features the classic wheat ears, designed 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent United States of America, and above them, the motto E pluribus unum. The 1953 D mint background, the D mint mark under the date means this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. In 1953, the Denver Mint produced a large number of wheat pennies, but only a small percentage survive today in extra fine or higher condition. Most coins were heavily circulated, scratched, and worn down over time. This makes 1953 wheat cents in XF condition much more collectible and desirable today than 1953. Penny is made of 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. This classic copper alloy gives the coin long durability, natural shine when preserved. Strong collector appeal. Copper pennies from the 1950s are becoming harder to find in clean, high-grade condition, extra fine condition. Why it matters. Condition plays a major role in determining a coin's value. A 1953 penny in extra fine condition means very light, where strong wheat lines visible on the reverse. Full details in Lincoln's hair and coat. Clean rims, clear date, mint mark, and lettering. No major scratches. Most 1953 pennies are found in worn, circulated shape, but coins in XF or AU condition are significantly rarer and more valuable. The 1953 penny rare. Here's the truth. In normal worn condition, the 1953 penny is common, but in extra fine condition it becomes collectible. In mint state condition, it becomes valuable with errors. It can be extremely valuable. This year is also known for several die varieties and striking errors that increased demand among collectors. Many 1953 wheat cents have valuable error types, including repunched mint mark, double or triple D, highly collectible die cracks, cuds, raised lines or breaks on. The coin value depends on size and placement. Off-center strike. The design is missing partly increases value significantly. Double die obverse/reverse doubling seen in letters or numbers. Rare and valuable error coins can sell for $50, $100 or even more, depending on severity. Market value, 2025. Big value in dollars. Now let's talk about the market value of the 1953 1-cent coin. Value by condition: bad circulated condition 5 cents to 20 cents, extra fine condition $1 to $3, about uncirculated $3 to $7. Mint state, MS60, $7 to $12. Mint state, MS63 red brown, $15 to $25. Mint state, MS65 red, $40 to $120 plus. High-grade red coins are strongly in demand among collectors. Error coin value: if your 1953 penny has an error, prices increase sharply. RPM: repunch D, $20 to $80. Double die, $50 to $200 plus. Off-center strike, $30 to $150 plus. Major die cut, $100 to $300 plus. Rare errors always bring premium value. Why collectors love the 1953 penny? The 1953 wheat cent is popular because it belongs to the wheat penny era. Very collectible, made from high-quality copper. Many pieces are worn out, so XF condition is scarce. Error varieties make it exciting to look for. It represents American coinage history in the 1950s. Collectors today actively seek 1950s wheat cents in high grade because supply is decreasing every year. So, is the 1953 1-cent coin rare and valuable? Here's the summary: common in low-grade, collectible in extra fine, valuable in mint state, very valuable with errors. A must-have for wheat penny collectors. If you have a 1953 penny in extra fine condition, you have a great collector coin in your hands. Top for the 1946 USA 1-cent coin, with no mint mark, in extra fine condition. This coin has an amazing story, interesting metal history, and surprising market value, so stay with me as we cover historical background. Why 1946 is a special year in coinage: rarity and condition, error varieties, market value in today's dollars, and whether your coin could be worth big money. Historical background of the 1946 penny. The 1946 penny was minted right after World War II ended. America was transitioning from wartime production to peacetime stability, and this affected coinage as well. From 1943 to 1945, the U.S. Mint experimented with different metals due to copper shortages caused by the war. 1943, steel penny. 1944 to 1946, shell casing cents. During 1944 to 46, many pennies were made using recycled brass from military bullet shell casings. This gives the 1946 penny both historical and collectible value. A 1946 penny with no mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. At that time, Philadelphia did not use a mint mark on pennies. This mint produced the largest number of 1946 pennies, but most of them became damaged, worn, or lost through decades of circulation. One of the most interesting parts of the 1946 penny is the metal used. Typical wheat pennies were 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, but in 1946, due to leftover wartime materials, many were made from recycled ammunition brass. This makes the coin unique in American coin history. Collectors love 1944 to 46 cents for this reason: they represent the end of the World War II era. A 1946 penny in extra fine condition is much more valuable because most coins from this year were heavily used. Features of an XF 1946 penny: light, even wear, strong detail in Lincoln's hair and coat, sharp wheat lines on the reverse, clean rims, clear lettering and date, attractive copper shine compared to average circulated coins. XF examples are significantly scarcer. Is the 1946 NO mint mark penny rare? Let's be honest, in worn condition, the 1946 penny is not rare. Millions were produced, and many still exist, but in extra fine condition, it becomes collectible in mint state grades, it becomes valuable, and with errors, it can be extremely valuable because of wartime metal history and the wheat penny series. Collectors actively seek the 1946 penny today. Valuable error varieties. On the 1946 penny, there are several known error varieties from 1946 that can significantly raise the value. Double die obverse doubling on, In God We Trust, Liberty, or the date repunched. Mint mark mostly found on 1946D, but rarely seen on Philly Planchet's off-center. Strike a dramatic error. The farther off-center, the higher the value. Lamination errors caused by impurities in copper creates peeling or cracked surfaces. Die cracks, cuds, raised lines, or broken metal areas. Popular among error collectors. Error coins can be worth $50, $100, even $300 plus depending on type and condition. Market value, 2025. Now let's look at today's market value of the 1946 no mint mark penny. Bad circulated condition value, 3 to 10 cents. Extra fine condition value, 50 cents to $2. About uncirculated value, $2 to $5. Mint state, MS 60 to MS 63, value, $5 to $20. High mint state, MS 65 to MS 67. Red, value, $40 to $250 plus. High-grade red coins are very desirable coins with the original bright copper color, often sell for premium prices. Error coin value depending on type and condition. Double die, $30 to $200 plus. Off-center strike, $40 to $150 plus. Lamination error, $10 to $60. Die cut, $50 to $150 plus. Rare errors often outperform standard price guides. Why collectors want the 1946 penny? The 1946 penny is popular today because it marks the end of the World War II shell casing penny era. It is part of the wheat cent series, very collectible, clean, high-grade examples are hard to find. Copper coins are increasing in demand. Error varieties make the year exciting for collectors. It carries real historical significance. Collectors love coins that tell a story, and the 1946 penny tells a story of America recovering from war. So, is the 1946 no mint mark penny rare and valuable? Here's your quick summary. Not rare in poor condition, collectible and extra fine. Valuable in mint state, very valuable if an error coin. Historically important because of wartime copper. If your 1946 penny is in extra fine condition, you definitely have a great collector coin worth keeping. Top 5. The 1945 USA 1 cent coin, with no mint mark, found in extra fine condition. This coin comes from one of the most dramatic periods in American history and has amazing collector value today. Stay with me as we explore history of the 1945 penny. Wartime metal background. Why this coin is collectible today. Error varieties. Big market value in dollars and the full price range from low grade to XF and mint state. Historical background. The World War II era. The year 1945 is one of the most important years in world history. It marked the end of World War II, and the U.S. Mint was still working under wartime metal restrictions from 1943 to 1946. America faced copper shortages as the military needed copper for bullets, shells, and equipment, so the mint experimented with metals. 1943. Steel pennies. 1944 to 1946. Pennies made from recycled brass shell casings. The 1945 penny is part of this special wartime transition that makes it historically special and popular among collectors. A 1945 penny with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint during this period. Philadelphia did not use a mint mark on 1 cent coins. The Philadelphia Mint produced the highest number of 1945 pennies, but most were heavily circulated because America used pennies constantly during and after the war. This means high-grade examples, especially in extra fine condition, are much harder to find today. The 1945 penny is made from recycled wartime materials. Its metal content is 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc, but unlike earlier copper pennies, this one often contains brass from military shell casings. Because of this, the 1945 penny represents the end of wartime coin production. Why it's important. Coins from the 1940s circulated heavily, so most 1945 pennies today are worn, scratched, or darkened. An extra fine 1945 penny means sharp definition and Lincoln's hair clear wheat lines on reverse light. Even where rim is fully intact, date and lettering are crisp. Copper still shows natural tone. XF coins are much scarcer than worn circulated ones. Collectors prefer XF and AU grades because they show strong detail and beauty. Is the 1945 NO mint mark penny rare? In general, the 1945 penny is not rare in low grade circulation. Millions were minted, and many still exist. However, in extra fine condition, it becomes more desirable. In mint state, it becomes valuable with errors, it becomes very valuable. The reason collectors love this coin is not scarcity but history, metal composition, and wheat cent design. Valuable error varieties on the 1945 penny. Some 1945 pennies have mint errors that can significantly raise their price. Double die obverse doubling on Liberty, date, or slogan. Highly valuable off-center strikes. The more off-center, the higher the value. Lamination errors, metal peeling caused by impurities. Popular among collectors. Die cracks, cuds, raised lines across the coin, or missing metal areas. Repunched mint mark, rare for Philadelphia, no mint mark, but varieties exist on the 1945D and 1945. Error coins can sell for $25, $50, even $200 plus, depending on the error. Market value today, 2025. Now let's look at the market value of the 1945 no mint mark wheat penny. LOW grade circulated value, 3 to 10 cents. Extra fine condition value, 50 cents to $2. About uncirculated value, $2 to $4. Mint state, MS60 to MS63, value, $5 to $15. High mint state red, MS65 to MS67 RD, value, $30 to $200 plus. Red examples with bright copper color bring the highest value. Error coin values depending on rarity and grade. Double die obverse, $50 to $200 plus. Off-center strike, $30 to $150. Die cut, $40 to $120. Lamination error, $10 to $50. Some dramatic errors can reach $300 plus at auction. Why collectors love the 1945 penny? The 1945 penny is one of the most interesting wheat cents because it marks the final year of World War II. Contains wartime brass metal. High-grade examples are harder to find. It's part of the beloved wheat penny series, 1909 to 1958. Error varieties add extra value. It's affordable and collectible for beginners and experts alike. This penny isn't just a coin, it's a piece of American wartime history. So, is your 1945 no mint mark wheat penny worth keeping? Absolutely yes. Here's your summary. Common in low grade, desirable in extra fine, valuable in high mint state, very valuable with errors, historically important because of World War II production. If your 1945 penny is in extra fine condition, you already have a great collector piece in your hands. You for watching the Coin Spot. If you enjoy learning about rare coins and their real market value, don't forget to like this video, comment your coin details, subscribe to the channel, watch our other videos on valuable wheat pennies. See you in the next video. Happy collecting.